This is the Enjoy Life podcast. If you feel overwhelmed or stuck and you want to break free so that you can find your power to take action to achieve your goals and enjoy life, then you're in the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am glad that you're here. My name is Nick Maisie, and it's my desire to be your guide through this material so that you can choose your mindset, goals, and actions so you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want to go and enjoy it. Now let's dive right in. Hi, I'm Nick Maisie, and welcome to the Enjoy Life podcast. As always, I'm thrilled that you're here and joining in today. Today, you got a great episode for you. It's a shorty. It's a nice and short, but the message that I want to share with you, I could not agree with more. I would truly believe that it's one of those things that can radically change your life if it's the message that you need to hear. So this is what we're talking about today. Today, we're talking about acting like the person you want to be. Today, my friend, is the day that you become the person you want to be. If you're not already acting like the person you want to be, then I want to go ahead and encourage you to start. See, stop waiting to be the person that you want to be. And instead, just start acting like it. You know, oftentimes we set these goals that, hey, once I achieve this goal, then I will be at that level and I'll be that person. You know, once I achieve this thing, or once I do this, or once I acquire that. We don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for a certain something to happen in order to be the person you want to be. Yes, you might still be working to achieve your goals. I hope and pray that you have goals that you're working to achieve. Even when you achieve those goals, you're going to set better and bigger goals. That way you can keep making progress. But that's separate from being the person you want to be. Acting like the person you want to be, it's not being fake. It's being you. It's powerful. And it's simple. All right, so let me just throw out an example here. If the kind of person you want to be is kind to other people, then be kind to other people. Help other people. Maybe you want to really support the community or people that have been through struggles or are going through struggles. And you might think that you have to be able to do something big, some grandiose gesture in order to make an impact. Well, helping people in huge, grandiose ways is great. You know, if you have the ability and the means and all that to make a huge gesture that can greatly benefit a great number of people, awesome. Do that. But what I want to tell you today is you can go ahead and start acting like the person you want to be, even if you need to do it in a small way. Maybe the person that you want to be, you know, when you're setting your goals and trying to guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go, maybe having really good health, maybe being a healthy person is something that's high on your list, that resonates with who you are or who you want to be and your goals and the direction you're taking your life. If your health is a key part of that, and you know that healthy people exercise, then just start exercising. Sometimes we want to wait for something to happen so that we can be the people we want to be, to become the people that are living the lives that we want. But you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait anymore. You can just start acting like the person you want to be. It's not being fake. If you act like a healthy person, then eventually you might just become that healthy person. If that healthy person eats more salads and vegetables and brings their lunch to work and eats less drive-through fried stuff, if that's what a healthy person does and you want to become a healthy person, then just start acting in a similar way. If you want to be smarter, and you feel like when you're having conversations with people, you don't have much to say or aren't knowledgeable on certain topics, and smart people read and learn new information, then just start doing that. Just start acting like that person that you want to be, and eventually you will become that person because you'll be doing all the things that those people do that are getting the results that they want. You'll be doing those same things. Oftentimes, when we start acting like the people we want to be, we start acting like the people that are living the lives that we want, when we start acting like that, we end up doing the work that gets us there. This is that kind of belief that sometimes we have of the people that we are, and it doesn't really fit into the goals that we have. Well, that's because you're setting, if that's true for you, then it might be because you're setting goals that are causing you to have to grow, that are causing you to develop and become a better version of yourself to match those goals that you have for your life and where you want your life to go. You're setting goals that are requiring you to grow and become that person that is, healthy or smart, kind to other people. You're becoming that person, and so you have to start acting like them. And acting like the person you want to be oftentimes ends up doing the work to achieve those goals and become that kind of person. Acting like it makes it so. Acting like that person makes it so. Now, we can take this a step further, and it's more than just achieving our goals. It's feeling like that person we want to be. There's so much power in acting how we want to be. It is more than just achieving the goals. If you want to be happier, act like that healthy, that happy person. Does that happy person always talk about the negative things that are going wrong? Nope. That happy person is probably pointing out some of the positive things and focusing on them. That happy person is probably also smiling some. Those simple things can actually impact how we feel. Because see, our bodies listen to our mind. And most people know that. If my brain tells my arm to lift, my arm goes up in the air. My body listens to my mind. But we don't always think about the other way around. Our minds also listen to our bodies. That's a two-way connection right there. So if I start acting in a way, that's healthy or happier, that's tough for me to get that one out. If I start acting in a way that's happier, or I start acting like I have more confidence, like standing up straight, putting my shoulders back, holding my head up high. If I start acting in a way, then it helps me to feel like that. There's an amazing difference. If I walk around all day with my shoulders slumped down and kind of looking at the ground, I'm going to feel a little down and out and a little gloomy. It's just going to happen. But as soon as I realize that, I know that my brain's going to believe my body. And so I start acting like I'm more confident. I stand up straight, put my shoulders back, hold my head up high. And then all of a sudden, I start feeling a little bit better, and I start feeling a little bit more confident. Because how I'm acting impacts not only what I do and I achieve, but it also impacts my mind and how my day's going and how I'm seeing the world. We need to act like the people we want to be. Whatever that is for you. I'm not here to say you have to be more confident or healthier or happier or anything. But what it is for you, who do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be? You have it inside of you. You have it inside of you because that's what you want. And so you have that inside of you. And it can be as simple as this, to just start acting like that person you want to be. Just start. Just start. Start small, but just start. And slowly, one small step at a time, one tiny little step, one tiny little action, you can become the person that you want to be by acting like it. And before you know it, you're going to have done the work, and you're going to have shifted that mindset to believing that because that's what your actions are telling your mind. Before you know it, you'll just be living like that person that you want to be because you've spent the time acting like it. You can act your way into becoming it. Your actions are going to help guide your life. You can either act in a way that's not in line with what you want, and you'll go down that path, or you can act in a way that is in line with what you want and your goals and your desires and your dreams and where you want your life to go and the person you want to be. If you act in that direction, then you're going to guide your life and yourself into that direction. So one small step, one tiny action, guide your life to go where you want to go. That way you can enjoy your life. That's what I want for you, and that's why this podcast and all my episodes and stuff is here, is to help you to do that. Well, that's it for today's episode. So thank you for listening, and please take actions to go in the direction that you want your life to go, for who you want to be and what you want to achieve and everything like that. And if there's somebody out there that you know that needs to hear this message of giving themselves permission to act like the person that they want to be, make sure you share this episode with them. Or you can always send them to nickmazy.com for any of the episodes and links and all that, and more material on goals and mindset and taking action. Well, thanks again for listening. Take care, and I'll talk to you again soon.